This is day two of opiate withdrawal. Um, they gave me a lot because I was in horrible shape. Maybe I'll speak on it later, but just shockingly bad. It takes a lot to be on that extreme doses. Like we're talking high doses of oxycodone combined with very high doses of Dilaudid, and so. 3 weeks, if you're opiate naive, you have some mild withdrawal, but uh, yeah, with my history again, it's gonna be the worst one, but I'm firmly on day two, and I know I can get through this. And as for, these 2 months have just been an episode of a Twilight Zone. I don't understand so much of what happened. But all I know is I can make myself the best I can be. I tried to help. I tried to get myself in shape, and these things came back prematurely, and unfortunately, I was having horrible medical issues, and it was just, with my spouse, it was just, she's already going through so much, and I would have never, we taken a break after a tragedy that she had to deal with, and like I said, I hope I'm not going into too many details. I'm trying to keep vague, but I just want to say that I'm not speaking to her directly, but I just want to say we're both hurt, and it was premature to come back, but I was frightened for various serious reasons. I thought I could help her, and things were going very good, and then it's like a flip switched off, and it's just so hard for me to understand. Yeah, of course, eventually I just broke. It's just so tragic. So tragic. I just hope that she gets the help that she needs. And again, I can't get into a personal thing, but it's a very significant thing. And I was wanted back, and I thought that that's my duty, and just again, after taking a break, instantly I had a severe medical issue with this physical issue with my J pouch, and it was already so fragile on both sides. Me having to deal with the aftermath of something I've seen people. I won't get into it, but this is the love of my life, and to see what happened to her, I spiraled. I think I've never spiraled. I don't think I showered for at least a week and a half or two. I don't think I could get out of bed. I couldn't. My entire body was shaking, and everything was good when I came back, and I thought I was gonna help her, but anytime something negative came, it was just like the last straw, and I'm not concerned over whether she did anything wrong. I'm only focusing on myself and what I did wrong, and the fact of the matter is, I would have never came back if I knew I would have a medical issue. I just had to jump just out of nowhere. I thought I was in a pretty good place. And I was intending to go back and do a month-long rehab program, but I couldn't because I had the medical issues. And then it's just such a tragic situation. That's all there is to it. We just have had the most strong, powerful love, and just both of us have just gone through so much, and most people just don't make it through half of what we've endured. And whatever happens to me, because there's some serious things potentially. I truly love her, and I just truly want her to get the help that I need. And if I'm not helping, then of course I don't. But if I can't help, then I'll be there. It's just that simple. I owe her my life, and I will always remain loyal to her. No matter what happens, no matter what she says about me, so it's just no more details. I just want the best for her. And I still believe that if I can just have some time to make sure that these medical issues are done, because it's just too much on her, and I can't blame her for lashing out, because when someone you love is hurting so bad, it's just the psychology gets very confused, and eventually ends up taking out on that person. It's just, I understand. Yeah. It's been very hard for me for various reasons, because I've been alone really my whole life, and to have this is so special to me. I never thought I would. And I just, like I said, I just wish her the best. The hurt is just, I don't feel it no more. I'm not the type of person that in the moment, I can get very angry, but whatever things someone does to me, I believe in forgiveness. And whenever I do forgive, it's always worked out for me. So I just hope, beyond hope, that whatever happens, that just as I hope that I make a recovery, so does her. And so I'm on day 2 of opiate withdrawal, and I want to beat this. And I'm on such a lower dose of benzos because of that rehab program, and just having tapered for months before that. I'm very proud of myself for that. I want to go more into the benzos. I'll write an article on that and all of the things that have happened, but the short end is things were so disturbing. I originally was on them using steroids because of the effects were so pronounced, and this was recommended to me. And then I just was on them for a month, and things continued to escalate downwards, and I just kept trying to say, okay, I'm gonna get off now, but I didn't, and it just kept going and going. But now I'm trying to figure out ways to cope with this without any type of substance, and so far I've been successful in trying to develop a relationship with God every day. and to find the strength I know I possess that has been taken from me in a lot of ways, because it's just hard for a man to just lie in bed and suffer and not contribute anything, whether you're married or not. Um, so the first step is to just get off these withdrawals, and I'm not using anything, substance, to help me off of it. I made that determination, and get off the opiates, and then finish out a taper of benzos, and I'll be drug free, and I'll just be, that alone will just put me in such a different state of mind, start feeling like myself again. I know it. These things are so significant. And he said, well, I hope that sometime in this is up. It's not, it's a two-way street. It's whatever the other person wants. But I want to try everything possible before it's just gone. And that means literally everything a possible thing. And I have created this list of stipulations where I have to be stable with health. I have to be getting back to making a good amount of money. $1,000 a month should be relative. Well, it'd be easy as pie without, if I can stabilize with this health, and then it just move from there. Obviously, 3,000 is nothing, and then hopefully, he said 3,000. Right, we're gonna move up from there, but we're starting at 500,000, 3,000, then 6 figures, and it's not unreasonable to get to 6 figures in a year, assuming I'm stable and I can put in the 12-hour days that I would need for that. I don't know if all is lost with that, and there's been so much things I won't get into that, there's positives and negatives, but at the end of the day, I believe in marriage so much, and I still believe in my spouse, and but right now I have to focus on myself, and if she doesn't want to wait for me, and she doesn't want to see how I truly am, the person she fell in love with before these things kind of take over. Just such a different person. It's not even close. Off the steroid, off the benzos, just not in pain every day. Just not to mention some other, problems. Just all this is gonna get fixed, and I still believe that we're so compatible when I'm in the right state of mind. And if worse comes to worse, and I can't beat these health issues, and yeah, I understand that's a wrap. Marriage, it's supposed to be forever, the good and the bad times, but there's an exception with how hard she's dealing with, and I'm in a very bad state, but so is she, unfortunately, and that's understandable. It's understandable, and it's something that's been going on before me, and it's just a disease, and it's just, so we'll see how it goes, I don't necessarily, I'm holding out some hope, but I just don't know, but I have so much love, even no matter what happens. I know whatever is done against me is from deep, deep pain and from not being in the right state of mind and vice versa. And I believe that this can be saved, but it has to be something that she wants, and if she doesn't, that's okay. I'll rebuild. It'll be hard, very, very hard. But I've been through worse, and I just hope that's what she chooses, that she finds something to give her something, because it's just I haven't seen her truly consistently happy for a long time. If that's because if that can be fixed with me out of the picture again, that's why I just won't even consider going back if I can't fix these things. So I'm gonna focus on getting through this withdrawal. I've been through it many times. Strength. I also potentially have an abscess. I'm not quite sure. It's in a different spot. It's hard to say. I'm watching that, and whatever happens, there's a lot of life left to live, and there's still a lot of hope for both of us, no matter what happens. And again, I'm determined to make a comeback. Maybe the odds are too against me. I don't know. I'm not gonna give up until there is no hope left. And I can do this on my own if need be. I've been doing this on my own since I was 18. It wasn't much help at all. Very, very little help, and I did it myself, and that's something I'm proud of. And I have made a decision to choose self-destruction, or to just fight through the pain, and I've made that decision firmly. I'm doing it right now, and I just pray that I can get back to who I really am and fix all this